Yep.
Welcome back to the Weebs Anonymous podcast. Pretty sure this is episode 11. It's been a month since we.
Well, like 3 weeks, but
No, I'm pretty sure it's.
it has been a month. Okay, yeah.
We missed 3 weeks. Yeah.
A month and Monday when this goes up. We've all been missing. We've been lacking. Mike's had Corona for the first 2 weeks.
Yep.
I had depression for the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
And Nick's had a girlfriend for all 4 weeks.
Yes.
We're missing Ian again. He's sick, but we were determined to come record.
It's episode 10, by the way.
It's episode 10. I was hoping 10 because we did top 10s last week. I thought that's how it lined up, but I was wrong.
That would have been nice.
Should have did.
Would have been a nice theme, yeah.
Yeah. So Ian's sick right now, right? Because
Yeah, he said
thought he was coming.
He said he's feeling under the weather. Not sure it's COVID, but
Okay.
might not be actually sick. He might just be feeling like shit.
So this is the third week, technically, that we've been batting with 3 instead of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it is what it is. We just finished watching a movie. We're not talking about Blue Exorcist because Nick's on episode 12.
Yep.
Most of us are 3 episodes still done.
We
22.
watched 21, so we're next episode to watch is 22.
Okay, so we're not going to talk much about that. Just know it's not that great, in my opinion.
It's taking a dive for me,
It's
too,
taken a bit of a dive. We are going to spin a new show tonight. We're going to finish Blue Exorcist and talk about it next week, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also going to start a new show. We also can't talk about Attack on Titan because, again,
I've been busy.
Nick's got a girlfriend, and he hasn't watched Attack on Titan. What was the last episode you watched?
I can't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Did someone turn into a colossal titan?
I remember the armored titan fight.
Okay, so that was the last episode you saw.
That's the last thing I remember.
Where they killed the Warhammer Titan.
Yes, yeah, the Warhammer Titan. Yeah.
You only missed
Like 2 episodes, that's it.
No, just this last one.
No, 2. I missed 2.
He missed a very important one where the Assassin's Bullet, it was called, if you remember.
Yeah, that's just what
You
happened,
missed
right?
that one, and then...
That was Sundays.
No, the Sundays was like their...
Oh, true,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have to say as little as possible. I don't want to ruin it for you, man.
Yep.
Because it's fantastic. So we can't talk about that either. Mike's got a few animes he's been watching. I have an anime I watched. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I'm blanking here.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna talk about Nick's girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I have questions because
Sure,
I haven't
yeah.
talked to you in 3 weeks. Well, we talk, but
Yeah, but we haven't really
very
conversed.
loosely,
Yeah.
Took a streak where you send me blank photos.
Yeah.
I say, hey man, how's it going? And you're like, left on red.
No, I talk to you. I say, hey, I'm doing all right.
Yeah,
You know, I talk to you.
So about your girlfriend.
Yep.
Does she watch anime?
No.
Whoa. We got some business to attend to first.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We always forget about that.
Let's get ahead of this.
I was excited. I have questions about your girlfriend. You showed me a picture of her. She seems like a very nice lady.
Oh,
Right?
awesome.
I don't know jack shit about her. She could be Satan. I'm sure she's not. Any indication of your exes, she's probably not.
Oh yeah, my exes were awful.
All right. But the business Mike's talking about is we're putting stickers on the table since we're a couple weeks behind. I'm not throwing this thing on there.
Yeah, please don't.
Honestly.
It's a first.
Maybe Ian will like it.
Because we got Attack on Titan, Shield Hero, and
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer stickers
Yes.
for this week.
How many Attack on Titan? Because there was a lot.
100 Attack on
100,
Titan,
yeah.
50 Demon
Which
Slayer.
is good, because-
This is going in over there.
Okay. All right.
We're each gonna put one on because we're a couple weeks behind. I figure,
Yeah, we
to
gotta.
kick back off,
Yeah.
we'll all place one. So
Sounds good.
at random, Mike, pick one. Don't show anybody. Don't show the viewers, even though they can't see
Close
it.
your eyes.
And he pulled one. Don't show me. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Nick.
All right. There we go.
By the way,
think
it's
I know
fucking
what this is.
freezing in this room.
Oh, I have a blanket. I'm all set.
Where we're located, it's about, I don't know, 10 degrees outside.
Is it really?
What the hell?
It's got to be down there, man.
All right.
It's got to be down there. It's so.
Oh well.
Okay, 23. Close.
Alright, I gotta turn a flashlight on because I'm not sure which character this is.
What'd you get,
I
Jordan?
have no idea, so.
Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep this one. Alright.
You want to go
Mike,
first?
You pick
Okay.
first.
So I have a yoked
Let's throw the white light on for these stickers. I want to be able to see them.
So I have a yoked, I believe. So actually, now that the light is on, so I can see the colors of this man. I thought it was Vegeta.
Did you?
I thought it was.
Let me see.
It may still be Vegeta, but
That is Vegeta.
it is Vegeta. But he's got red. His body's red.
You want me to tell you what that is?
Sure, yeah.
So in Dragon Ball GT, they reach a level called Super Saiyan 4.
Mm-hmm.
Said let me see again because it might not be. It is. It's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. You were correct, basically.
Yeah, I knew it looked like him. It's got that weird ass fucking hair.
Yeah, no, you were 100% correct, pretty much.
What do you got there?
I have Raftalia.
Ooh, okay.
Let me see. Can I see that?
Yeah.
What's it
It says the Rising of the Shield Hero on it.
She's such a good character.
Oh.
Nick disagrees.
Philo is the worst thing I've ever experienced.
Philo is
Philo's
my
the-
favorite character in that show. She's just so adorable.
You, no, don't say shit, Mike. You're like, oh, she's fucking adorable. I love her. She's so cute. Or that might have been Jordan.
That was me.
Yeah, I don't know why you're coming at me for that.
I thought you said that. I thought you both were like, no, what are you talking about? She's amazing. I'm like, dude, she's fucking annoying. She's like a little baby.
This was really good because we all got.
Master. Oh.
She's literally just a fucking. She's a slave.
Pretty much.
Like she's a very.
Well, so is Raftalia.
She's badass.
Yeah, but she's a bird
Yeah,
type
she's a badass
creature.
bird. She's like a.
She
Raftalia.
doesn't know any different. Like it's like when an animal imprints on you. Like she's a dog basically, and she's just loyal. We all got different anime characters, or characters from different animes. I got Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
It's like him running.
I like that. That's nice.
His name and stuff. So we get to put this. I'm glad we didn't just get all Dragon Ball stickers because there's a lot of Dragon Ball in here.
Oh, I wish I didn't put that right in my field of view, but it's okay.
You could literally put that anywhere. Like I have the One Piece Luffy sticker right there. Still those over there.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm turning the light back down. Whoa. That was a good throw, Nick.
Thank you.
Right in front of your face.
I did just tossed it up.
Question, Mike.
Yes.
Before we get any further, in these 3 to 4 weeks, have you watched an ounce of Dragon Ball?
No.
No.
I have. So as I stated last podcast, I'm taking a bit of a break, and that's when I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. But due to that being on air right now and only seeing it once a week on Fridays, I kind of wanted to start. I still wanted to watch a different anime besides Dragon Ball, and so I got recommended to me Fire Force, and I'm loving it. I'm a season through. I think I'm on episode 2, season 2. It's so fucking good, man. It has taken a lofty spot in my top 10.
Has it?
Yes, and it's moved up, and as we stated earlier about fucking Blue Exorcist has fallen on my top 10.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed with that. And speaking of top 10s, I think we'll do like an updated list.
For sure. Yeah.
Once Nick can have a top 10.
Yeah, because I've only watched like a half or a quarter of pretty much all the animes I've ever watched.
Nick's top 5 is his only 5.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually started Fire Force when I was telling you this.
Oh, you started it?
Well, when it first came out.
Oh, yeah.
And then I lost interest the episode where someone mentioned that there was going to be like a tournament. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
a tournament
I know what
arc.
you
And I was like, I just watched 4 tournament arcs in
It's
the
not
last
an arc.
3 animes.
It's
No, I've been told that
okay.
recently.
Yeah.
But I kind of stopped and I was like, you know what? Yeah.
I hear that.
It was very good, visually stunning.
I also remember you said that you also started watching it when it was airing, so
Yeah.
the week to week kind of turned you away.
Exactly.
But now 2 seasons are out, 24 episodes a season. But yeah, like the animation, amazing. The sound, like when whatever his fucking, I can't think of his name.
I'm horrible
I'm blanking
names.
right now. I know it, but
Is it the main character that like feet fire?
Yeah.
Fire boy.
So like the sounds of the fire, like when he is hitting like different speeds.
Like the sound
fucking
effects.
Love that shit. Yeah, the sound effects are amazing.
I wish we had a good sound guy.
All right.
And
Thank you.
The music too. Like I've mentioned before, that openings and the closing music to animes are really what takes it up another echelon for me.
Yeah.
And Infernal, which is the song for Fire Force, coincidentally, it's only the opening for 14 episodes, or 12, I think, because it was halfway. I wish it would have been the whole season because it was amazing, but I absolutely loved it. It's in my liked playlist now, and I listen to it most days.
Very good.
Everyone always happy to hear that anime openings are in people's playlists.
I do like the score of like in animes, like the soundtrack and stuff. So I understand where he's coming from.
So you're like, I like the music. Sounds good.
I like music and all right, never mind.
Wait, you were gonna go with a joke there. I want to hear it.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Start over, do it.
I like music because I go to a music school.
That was.
I told you I didn't want to finish it. I told you.
I very much enjoyed it, but in a way that you wouldn't want someone to enjoy a joke. If that makes sense.
You could just say you didn't like it.
I like it. Mike, there's another anime you've been watching, right?
Yes. I also had, as I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I still trying to look for other animes to watch at the time. Somebody recommended So I'm a Spider, So What, which is an isekai about a girl who becomes a spider.
I'm just a spider.
She becomes a spider in another world, and unfortunately, I got that recommended to me, and when I pulled it up, there was one episode out because it literally just came out. So
Really?
yeah, so it was another that's on air.
Who recommended it?
One of my friends, one of my Japanese language partners.
Oh, okay. If you guys didn't know, Mike's learning Japanese, so
Yep.
am I.
And so is Jordan. Yeah.
We're all planning a trip to Japan.
We are.
I think we should talk about that on an episode when Ian's here.
Mhm.
Ian said he wants to go, right?
He said he'd like to. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that later and go into detail more about it later. So someone recommended that to you, and it's only one episode.
Yeah, there was one episode at a time.
What a
Now
bitch.
I think there's 5 now.
Did you message her back being like, could you recommend something I can watch like for a couple hours?
I did make a joke about it. I messaged back to her when she recommended it because I looked it up immediately, and I was like, "What? There's only an episode out. What is this?" And she mentioned how it had just came out, but it's like it's a Crunchyroll like
Exclusive.
exclusive. Yeah. It's all right. I will say like it's decent. The animation's kind of weird. It's comparable to Ruby, if you've ever seen Ruby's animation.
Oh, you mean Rooster Teeth garbage?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never seen. I've
Where it's
seen
like,
it.
nah.
but-
Everything's kind of all the moving parts are very three-dimensional.
Oh,
where
really?
kind of like how Attack on Titan's animated now, how when you see the Titans, they're kind of like weirdly
Mhm.
2D.
Which I wasn't a
2D
fan
world.
of at first, but in the more recent episodes, I think they just look
Yeah.
amazing.
It's grown on me a lot more. I think because now it happens more, right?
Mhm.
Like before, in seasons 2 through 3, when the colossal Titan would appear, it just looked so fucking weird, right? Because it was the only 3D animation. Right? I'm not sure if even it's 3D, but that's the only way for me
they
to
call it
explain it.
CGI.
Yeah. Okay. So it was like the only CGI in there, and now every Titan is like that, and even some action sequences with the characters like that. It's a little easier to, or it's a little I don't know.
Just makes it more intense. I think it
so
just.
they do that to save time and money on animation
Mhm.
because the turnaround time on this season has been like super fast. I guess.
Like I heard that the animators are they're the only ones that would take the spot to do it.
Yeah, because I forget who said it, but someone said like this manga can't be animated. Like the end of this manga just cannot be.
Really?
Yeah, and I forget the name of the studio that's doing Attack on Titan, which is surprising because it's always on my TikTok about people like either shitting on
I'll
them
look it up.
or defending them from the people that are shitting on them.
Mhm.
But it's like, dude, without them, there wouldn't be a season 4 to Attack on Titan.
I agree.
Enjoy whether you don't like or whether you like or dislike the CGI'd Titans. I mean, the story's fantastic.
I liked it as soon as like the first episode of the 4th season came out. Like, I with the fight with like Reiner and the
when they're storming that base.
yeah, I thought it was fantastic. It just added more like fluid. It was more fluid. I felt it was like it looked a little wonky at first. Like you could tell like around the edges and stuff like. But I thought it made the action scenes. Oh shit, the action scenes more intense and more just action packed. I thought it was really. I like it. I like the new animation.
It is. The studio is Mappa.
I was thinking Nappa.
Nappa.
I knew it started with an M. But
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people have been giving them shit, and it's like, fuck off, dude. Like, these guys are putting out what no one else wanted to touch.
Right. Just being
True.
grateful, right? Like,
And now it's
we
like,
wouldn't have had this unless they did it.
and now everyone's saying like, oh, this final season, 16 episodes, it's not going to be enough to cover everything else in the manga. So they're like, are we getting a movie? Are we getting a part 2 to this season? And it's like, are they going to want to do a part 2 of the season after all the criticism they've gotten? Are they going to want to do a movie after all the criticism they've gotten? And it's like, let's just be happy. We want to see the end of this.
I've seen a couple articles where even I'm not certain. I didn't see any like credentials. They may be unfounded.
Nothing's been confirmed
theories,
about what's
where
going to
like
happen.
Mappa was debating not doing it, like doing any more.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, I'm not. I can't remember where I saw it, but from all the hate, they're kind of like a little turned off.
From what I've heard, that's just been unsubstantiated claims. Yeah. I don't think anything's been confirmed. It's all been just rumors and.
Which I'm glad. I don't want them to stop. I want to see the whole story through.
Yeah, and I mean the manga ends March or
Really?
April.
Okay.
Very soon. Like there's only like it's a monthly manga, so
All right.
it's almost over. And I mean you can read it. Speaking of anime, we're on an anime podcast. I don't know why I said that, but have you guys heard of The Promised Neverland?
Yes. I see it all. I see it everywhere.
Okay, well season 1, fantastic.
I see ads for it. It's like
What's up?
I see ads for it, and it's like, I'll get around to it. All right, I get it.
No.
Phone.
I don't know.
Watch
I don't know what that is.
It's just all right. The Promised Neverland. You said you don't know what it is.
Yep.
All right. So it's basically just about a group of orphan kids in an orphanage, and they find out something a little more to that orphanage, and basically, I don't know how much I can say really.
Okay, seems pretty cool.
It's a dark like season 1 is very like mysterious.
Ooh.
And a dark horror.
Is it as good as Boogie Pop Phantom though?
Have not watched it. And neither have you really. You're what, 2 episodes in?
3 actually, sir. 3. Actually,
He's like, no, 2.
no, 2. No, you're right. No, it actually is 2.
Yeah, no, I figured last time we talked it was 2.
Yeah.
The first season is fantastic.
Mhm.
The first 2 episodes of season 2 were very interesting, and now I guess they have been cutting a lot of stuff out of the manga, like multiple volumes worth
Mhm.
in a snap of a finger.
Wow.
And the show has taken a significant downturn on quality, and just it's fucking bad now. Like it's really bad now. It went from wow, this show's gonna be fucking awesome to wow, I don't know if I'm gonna watch next week.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's upsetting.
And a lot of people have been so I'm planning on reading the manga. I was gonna start it tonight because I guess they skipped over one of like the best arcs completely. Just a whole arc.
The fuck? Why?
I have no idea. So
Did no reasoning for it?
well, I know that they were going all anime original after episode 2 or 3, and the creator was behind it and like working on it. But I don't know why they would do it. You have a manga that many people love. I heard the ending's not great, and you're just gonna be like, you know what? We're not gonna give you this manga as an anime. We're just gonna do whatever else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have a better idea.
Yeah, I just had a brain blast. Get this. What if we don't do this arc? But yeah, it's been disappointing, and that's a show I very much love. I still think season 1 is a masterpiece. Even if you watch season 1 and just season 1, and you're like, I don't care what happens after, I still think it's a fantastic first season of anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's very interesting. I think you'd like it, Nick.
I might possibly almost watch it.
We'll roll it. I don't expect you to go watch anything on your own.
Yeah, you shouldn't rely on me to do that.
I don't rely on you for much.
It's okay. Understandable.
I actually have a shred of news.
About what?
That we can add in here.
I just want to point out, Mike also has a laptop that isn't recording us, so he's kind of like our newsboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep bringing this on so that we can look things up on the fly.
It's got an I voted sticker on it.
It does, because I voted.
Who'd you vote for? You don't have to say.
No, this is an anime podcast.
JoJo. I voted for JoJo.
JoJo Siwa?
Yeah. I wrote her in.
That's what's up.
I voted for Kanye.
Joe Jorgensen.
Oh, Joe Jorgensen.
Yes.
Jorgen von Strangle.
You know, figured third parties get funding if you vote for them.
I like it.
Might as well. But my news, and I saw this on Twitter at first, and then I started seeing TikToks about it and whatnot. Hunter x Hunter may be back.
What?
I don't buy into this. I know what you're talking about.
Two voice actors,
Gon and Killua's.
Gon and Killua's voice actors, both posted that they were back in the studio and to expect big things.
Yeah, I don't think it's the show, though.
We may be reading too far into it. Who knows?
Everyone is.
I want that.
Twitter.
I have that positivity. I can't wait. If it's coming back, dude, I'm gonna be elated. I mean, the thing is, like, it would make sense. There is manga that hasn't been transferred to anime yet, right? Like where we got to in Hunter x Hunter at the end. There's still another arc.
I don't know if there's enough to justify more episodes. I don't know, though.
I don't think so either. I remember Ian had said that it was like a pretty short amount, but I mean,
maybe a movie though.
Even if they could do like, you know, a normal anime season of it, 20 episodes, or even a little 16er, I'd take that.
Honestly,
you know?
just let it die.
No, don't let it die.
This calls for 2 more episodes of Hunter x Hunter on my part.
Like, I'm really gonna dig into what Jordan's talking about.
I'm gonna watch 2 more things about this ant bitch.
She really is a bitch. Everyone's reading into that post a lot. I think it could be like maybe a video game, like a Hunter x Hunter video game, or
Whoa.
Nick's like whoa, or even a new show they might be working on, new anime they might be working on together.
I just so hope it's fucking Hunter x Hunter, man.
I do in a way too, because as much as I shit on Hunter x Hunter, it has the promise in my mind.
It's only that one arc you didn't enjoy.
But that arc was
Most
100
of it,
episodes.
I know.
You know, it was half the show, and that's why I didn't like the show. You know, but I mean, if they come out with more and it's good, it could always go up. You know, it could only get better in my opinion. You can't get much more boring than watching that dude play checkers.
No. The little snot-nosed brat playing.
She was funny.
She was, yeah.
Yeah,
I love that character.
Kamogi.
It was, dude. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep talking about it because obviously Nick hasn't seen it.
And Mike's gonna cry.
It was, oh man, dude. Kamogi was just so sick.
All
right.
Sick as in like she had a head cold.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Or a cold.
Yeah, stuffy ass nose.
All right. Well, speaking of things that we've done in these last 3 weeks, I finally did something that I wanted to do for a while. I got my One Piece tattoo, Nick.
Yeah, and it looks really good.
You like it?
I love it, dude.
I like it a lot.
I love it. At first, I did think you just used electrical tape and taped it on.
It looked like it was like shiny.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's new. But no,
I don't think you actually got that.
no, but I do really like it. I think it's really awesome.
I love it. I got it at 2 a.m. on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wait, no. Saturday. 2 a.m. It was Super Bowl Sunday, but you know what I mean. It was the morning of Super Bowl Sunday. I drove home and I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna regret this in the morning because I was tired when I got it. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's just do it. I had my cousin do it. I was like, yeah, I'll just slap it on.
So your cousin did that?
Yeah.
He did a pretty good job. I mean, it is just an X, but it is. Yeah, he did pretty good.
We did it at my mom's kitchen table. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. I threw on One Piece, and that's a story I want to talk about because my little brother was there, who I've gotten into anime. He's an anime boy now.
I saw the. You posted on your Snap story.
I sent it to you directly.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got the One Piece tattoo. It's the X from the end of the Alabasta arc. I love it, man.
That's awesome.
How did he like it?
How did who like it?
Medium
Like
rare.
what?
No, who you showed One Piece.
Oh, so I've gotten my brother into anime. It started with My Hero Academia. He came over. He wanted to sleep over and play video games, and you know, we connect on that level because he's a nerd like me. So we played video games, and I was like, I'm gonna show you something. You like cartoons? I'm gonna show you My Hero Academia, and I turned it on. I turned it on with subtitles. And he's like, dude, I don't want to watch this. I'm like, all right, give it one more chance. We'll throw on dub. I don't like dub, but I'll do it just to see if you like it. Throw on dub, and we watched like 15 episodes.
I told you,
That
dub's
night
the
and
way.
day.
Dub's the move.
He's also 8.
That's fine.
So
Doesn't matter what age you are.
so I'm hoping when he gets a little older, I can convert him. If not, I mean, I'm glad he's enjoying it.
That's good.
Yeah, he watched it, and then he went home, and then the next week I went over, he was like, I finished watching it. When's more episodes coming out? I'm like, dude, you're telling me. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm over here scratching my neck. I'm like, I decided to start reading it. I don't like to read. But he's really enjoying it. Now he's telling me he wants to watch One Punch Man, and a bunch of other ones. I can't remember what he said. But there were a bunch of ones I just brought a tear to my eye, man. But I threw on One Piece because he was up at 2 a.m. And so was my mom. And we're watching it, and it's the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 minutes in, my mom was like, I can't take this anymore. Turn this garbage off. And she turned it off on us, which broke my heart. And she's like,
You should call your mom and be like, hey, why'd you do that to me?
yeah, no. I kind of just was like, this show means a lot to me, Ma.
Yeah, you should. Let's sit down.
Trying
Okay.
to share it with my
Listen.
brother here. Yeah, so I don't even know if he was enjoying it, but I was. I was enjoying it a lot. And then he's like, when do I get to find out when the tattoo's from? I'm like, oh, yeah, just watch like 150 episodes, and you should be about there. And I don't know if he'll continue watching it, but I know now that he's going to watch like One Punch Man and others. So I'm a proud big brother.
That's good.
Because my other two brothers, who are 16 and 20,
Mm-hmm.
couldn't care less about anime. In fact, they think I'm very much a loser for watching it.
That's, hey,
Not a loser, like they just think it's like,
lame.
why you watch an anime?
Well, hey, you like it? Who cares?
And I'm looking at my brother Chris, who's 20, and I'm like, why are you watching boxing? Like, this shit's fucking boring. Like, he's into some boring shit. He's like, I went over there the other night to watch UFC fights, and before we started watching it, he's watching ice fishing videos. And I'm like, you're literally just watching a dude do something that's boring in real life, but on YouTube. He's like, nah, dude, this shit's great. And then he's fast forward into the parts where they catch fish. He's like, want to see a cool fish they caught? I'm like,
Look at that.
I can't.
Pike.
Look at that. Look at that little piker.
Oh.
Look at the fins on that one.
Look at
yeah.
the gills. Look at it flopping around.
He doesn't talk like that, but
You know what you do? You put it back in the water.
yeah, you just, maybe you'll catch it again. Maybe it's meant to be. You know what they say, if you love something, let it go. If it doesn't come back, it was never yours in the first place. But if it does, well, we're having fish sticks. Yeah, so
I like that.
I will say, my brother Chris, I did get him to watch some of Dragon Ball, and he enjoyed it. But it's one of those things where, like, I think he just says he enjoyed it, so I won't make him watch it more. But the fact that he said he enjoyed it, I'm always asking, like, you want to watch Dragon Ball? He's always like, nope. Nick, what have you been up to these 3 weeks?
Well, I've been working a lot, as I usually do.
Yeah.
I have been doing school, which I usually do. I made Dean's List, which is pretty good for last semester.
I don't know what that is. What's Dean's List?
Dean's List is like if you have a 3.4 GPA or above, you make the Dean's List. So it's like
Is that the list where you like go and visit him and he gives you a little hanky-panky time?
Yeah, he just kind of fiddles you around, and
Whoa.
then sexual allegations come up, and then
I'm sending this to your dean.
that's all right.
He's like,
But,
maybe he'll take me up on the offer.
Had a 3.9 GPA.
Thought you were gonna say three-way.
Nope. But recently acquired a new friend, a new girlfriend, and she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I've been hanging out with her, and we've just been.
What's her name? You haven't even told me her name. I don't know her name.
I don't know if I want to reveal that information on the podcast.
You don't have to give me like her fucking middle name and
Yeah,
last name.
I don't know. I don't want to know her socials.
All right. Her name's Veronica. She's cool. Veronica. Yep.
Ronica?
Ronnie. You can call her Ronnie or
Is
Veronica.
it Veronica?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying Ronica.
No,
That's a stupid
Veronica.
name. Stupid name.
No, yeah, her name's Veronica, and
Like Archie, Veronica. Betty and Veronica?
I guess so, yeah.
The first episode, Betty and Veronica, they make out, and I've never watched past that. Fun fact, Riverdale. Horrible
I don't
show.
watch that shit show.
Chenzo is a big fan. and
Cringiest thing I've ever seen in my
I've
life.
watched one
It's actually
episode.
terrible.
Awful.
It's bad.
Awful.
It's just the,
Archie,
it's the
wait, what's going on? You got to stop your football practice and come find this dead body or something.
It's like the thing we brought up when we were talking about American TV, where it's just
It's cringy.
everything that is wrong with American TV.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
Stuffed at one show. You kind of remind me of what's his name?
Don't
Jughead.
No.
Oh,
No.
That hat, yeah, you kind of remind me of
It's the
Jughead.
Celtics hat, man. Repping.
Yeah, you have to dye your hair an unusually dark color. It just looks
Speaking-
terrible on you.
Speaking of Cole Sprouse, who is Jughead in that show, he's a popular fan casting for the One Piece live action show of Sanji.
Really?
Yeah, and I like that a lot because I mean, he looks like Sanji. He was even kind of going for the role. He changed his Instagram profile pic to Sanji.
Ooh.
He was dressing like him, like putting his leg high in the air because Sanji's whole thing is he does kicks.
Yeah,
That's his weapon because
Wow.
he's a cook and
it's good.
you know he uses his hands to cook, not to harm others.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot.
That's his
Yeah.
his whole thing, and he's a huge simp.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a simp for a couple weeks.
You've always and will always be simp Nick.
Will I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're George's
Probably.
biggest simp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
All right, I got a couple questions.
Oh.
I got a couple questions about
All
your
right.
girlfriend.
Yeah, what's up?
Before we move on, I dug through some news on my anime list, and I wasn't looking for this specifically, but I found this. It's about the recording of the two voice actresses, Megumi Han and Maria Isa, or Ise, I guess. Now, what this says gives even more credit to it being Hunter x Hunter that they're working on, because Megumi said that she is returning to her starting point, and Hunter x Hunter was her first gig.
Oh, so more evidence.
Yes, a little bit more.
More evidence to the trail.
Getting towards that.
I like the name Megumi.
And because it was both of them, she also had stated that like she's with her, that she was working alongside her partner for that project.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm.
Very interesting. I guess we'll find out in the future.
We shall.
But back to Nick's girlfriend.
Yes.
Because I've got questions.
Okay.
Question number 1.
Yep.
Does she know about our relationship?
I haven't confessed it yet. I haven't told her
She
about it
doesn't
yet.
know-
It's
she
too
doesn't-
it's too early, man.
Suspicious of the
It's-
daily Snapchat.
It's too early. It's too early.
She doesn't know about your best friend Jordan?
No, she knows about you.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she knows about you, Mike, you know.
What have you told her about us?
I told her like, yeah, I'm going to hang out with my some of my best friends and, you know, watch an anime movie.
Mhm.
She's like, "Oh, it's really cool." And like she does want to watch anime. I want to like, you know, like put her on a couple episodes of like Boogie Pop Phantom or something.
maybe watch a good show with her.
That is a really
Yeah,
good.
you
Okay,
should.
the 2 episodes I watched,
If
fantastic.
you're gonna watch a
Blew
show
my
with
mind.
Watch like a romance anime with
No,
her.
I think
I
you
want to
should-
watch Night of the Fireflies or whatever.
Watch that with her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanna watch.
I think you go just like Trial by Fire, Grave of the Fireflies.
Grave of the
right out
Fireflies, yeah.
gate, And just, you know, that's just a punch straight to the face.
Yep.
You know? So just hit her with that and see where
Yep.
she's at.
That's what I'm
See
gonna do.
how much she cries.
Oh,
Plus, you want to put her on something like that before you show her like something that's like really weird.
yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna show her like, hey, this is what is that beach, the gun titty
Oh, yeah,
show.
Valkyrie,
Valkyrie,
Mermaid Drive
yeah.
or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should show her that.
So this is one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
It connects to me with my heart, and I hope you do like it. Because if you don't, we're done.
I wonder if I do that to you if you turn into a gun.
But
You just lean over like, what gun do you think you are? Think you're like an AK or maybe a Mac 11?
there's a right answer to this.
So she knows about your friends.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. She wants to meet you guys sometime.
Finally, a girlfriend that wants to meet us.
Yeah. No, I want her to like. I was thinking like, you know, we could all go up to Vince's or something. You know, do a little Mario Party session, or
Oh my
you know.
God, dude, last time we played Mario Party with one of your girlfriends, it was not a fun.
That was
time.
that was Gina, and that was in Chenzo's basement, and that was just me, you, Chenzo, and Gina.
No,
this is all
David was there. David Bird was there.
Okay, well, David Bird, you know,
I do have to say, no one was prepared for that because Chenzo was like,
it was a little awkward.
I- you
It
know,
was-
it
it was
was-
a little awkward.
it was a point of time where I would.
I felt
go
bad
to
for
Chenzo.
David because he didn't really just kind of just.
David doesn't talk to anybody. But it
Yeah,
was
I
the
felt
point
bad.
of time where I would go to Chenzo's every weekend, and you just started hanging out with her or something,
Uh-huh.
and then you weren't there as much.
Mhm.
Then Chenzo's like, "Hey, Nick's coming over." I'm like, "Cool." And he's like, oh, he's bringing his girlfriend. I'm like, all right. At that point, I was like, I don't even like Nick. All right, so she wants to meet the boys.
Yeah, she wants to meet the boys.
It's a good sign. What's her threshold?
What's her threshold?
I don't know if that's the right word. Like,
Yeah, I have
how
no
far
idea
can we
what you
push it?
She likes dark sense of humor,
Because
so I mean,
you know me, obviously.
yeah.
Where's my line at this point?
Oh, you're fine. I feel like you can just
Does
act.
she
You
have
can act
anything-
normally as you already
I
do.
can act like myself.
Yeah, you can act like yourself.
She doesn't
I
have
like
anything that like crosses a line.
No, not that.
No
No,
jokes where it could like.
not that I like. It's pretty like. We get along very
If
well.
I grab your ass, is she gonna look at me like, "Don't grab my man's ass"?
No, she'd probably be like,
I hope so. That'd be
yeah.
fun.
If she
She'd
grabs
probably be like,
she'll
yeah.
grab the other
Jordan
cheek.
v. Veronica battle.
You might have to fist fight. You might want to warn her.
Hey, Chenzo's got gloves. That's all I have
Chenzo's,
to say.
I'll square up, man. All right.
But yeah.
Does she know about your podcast?
Yes, she does.
She does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What does she
a
think about that?
listener?
She's not a listener. No.
That's probably for the
No,
best.
I'm bringing it up.
You don't listen to your boyfriend's podcast? Like, that's just a little sus.
Yeah. No. So she's pretty cool. She wants to meet you guys, and I feel like it'd be a fun time.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I want to get her on like I'm not a huge anime guy. I don't know many animes or
You're
any
new.
like
You're new,
anything
yeah.
that's pristine, but I like it. So I want to
If she
pass
ends
that
up,
down.
Yeah, if she ends
She
up
said she wants to
liking
watch it. So
If she ends up liking it, then you got somebody to watch it with you.
yeah.
You guys can take your adventure and have her join you.
She's not coming on the podcast, though.
I was thinking about, I was thinking about like we can just have her on the podcast
I'd
sometime.
be down. If
Oh,
Ian
okay.
couldn't make it, I'd be fine.
I
with
think
it.
that'd be fun.
We could show her a nice little movie, and or even like if we know a week ahead, be like, hey, 10-episode anime. Let's
Wait,
watch
did
it.
I tell her about the podcast?
You didn't tell her about the pod. I don't think you. That's something you'd bring up. Call her right now.
No, I'm not calling her right now.
Why, dude?
I
go to-
thought I brought it up
that'd
to her
be-
one time.
That'd be hilarious if you called her right now and be like, hey.
I'm doing an anime
I don't
podcast
know-
right now.
I don't know if you know this, but like I do an anime podcast. You're on it right now. Do you want to say
can
hi?
we get like live?
No, we're not doing
reaction,
live footage right now. No, it's too early.
I didn't think Nick would. Nick's very weird about that type of stuff.
A
I
little
get it.
bit.
I get
A
it.
little
It's
bit.
fine. So you don't know if you actually told her.
I thought I did. I thought I brought it up, like hinting it a little bit. But
yeah, I'm going to watch anime with my buddies.
going-
because
I'm
like I
going
feel
to-
like the
I'm going
first
to record something tonight.
I'm going to record with my friends
Mhm.
in
After
a
we watch
closed
anime.
room after we watch specific shows, and then we talk about them.
And she was like, "You guys having sex on camera?"
Do you want to be on it sometime,
My
or
side hustle, right?
Not tonight, but another night.
listen? The bills are racking up high. I need to do something. But yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna like say like, hey, I do this thing. It's like I'm confessing, but I
Sounds very weird.
I feel like it'd be weird like to bring it up like on the first date or whatever. Just be like, hey, yeah, I do an anime podcast.
Yeah,
You know,
we're kind of big.
we're kind of huge. 15 listeners in the past week.
Yeah.
You know,
You're kind of dating a star.
yeah.
Can
What can I say?
Can she handle the future fame? Is what I'm wondering.
I hope so.
You hope so? Because I mean,
I
you
hope.
do music too. So like, you blow
Yeah.
up, you blow up in music, or you blow up on this. It's like,
Win-win.
can she handle it?
We shall see.
We
shall see in the foreseeable future.
You should just send her this podcast Monday morning and no context. Just send it to her and like if she texts back, what is this? Just be like, just listen.
I'd be like, hey babe, I talked about you a little bit. I want you to hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's why I'm not saying anything like weird.
what? No.
I'm not that I have anything weird to say, but it's like it'd be funny if you showed her this. But I don't want to like say, I don't know. I don't know how to like. I have like a funny thought in my head, but I'm trying to think about how to say it without sounding completely awful.
Oh my god! Just.
not even awful towards her, but awful towards you.
I say just air it.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
I hope you let her listen to this, or at least tell her about it. Maybe like hints. Listen to this. We talk about you.
She'd probably be like, "What? Like what? What do you mean?"
I did not give permission for this.
Nah, she's mad chill.
Mad chill.
She's mad chill.
I feel like whenever a
Mad
dude
chill,
says
yeah.
mad chill about a girl, it's like she's the type of girl that like will like fart and then put the blanket over your head and it smells like dying fish
Oh.
Because she didn't fart out her asshole.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Sorry, that was too far. I asked you if there was a line. You said no.
that was a funny joke, but I hope that wasn't referencing her specifically.
No.
Oh my God. I was about to say.
It was not referencing
That
her
was
specifically.
explicit.
I'm just saying whenever someone says chill girl, like that's the first thing that pops into my head, which is very chill.
You guys would get along with her very, very
I
well.
will have to say, it would not make me chill if somebody did that to me.
Oh,
That
I'd
would make me
love a
very
girl
not
like
chill.
that. Dude, I'd
be
want
like,
a
dude,
girl
what the
that
hell?
that would do that to me
frick,
and then
dude?
wouldn't get mad if I did that to them. You know what I mean?
It will come. It will come to you.
I have
Dude,
pretty
I think
fart
any
smelling
girl
farts.
would be upset if you did that to them. You are rancid. Your farts are
No. My
Short,
farts are not
hot,
rancid.
bubbly farts.
Sure, they are, dude. You hit small ones, and it's like you don't expect anything of it, and then you say sorry ahead of time. We're like, we all know what's coming.
Well, I got to apologize.
The wave of terribleness that ensues.
See, I disagree. I don't think they're that bad. I live with myself. Barely. I mean, I try to live with myself,
Mhm.
but I disagree. My farts aren't that bad.
They're
Now I'm
quite-
just like trying to push one out, and it's like
Dude, not in this closed fucking room, man.
it's cold. It's not like it's hot.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
If it was
the
hot,
cold makes it disperse.
Does
less,
it? Is that
less.
science?
Yeah,
Oh,
because the air
shit.
molecules colder, so they don't move as much.
All right. Well, I don't know. I don't want to talk about farts anymore. Mike, why don't you tell us
Why
about?
not?
Why don't you tell us about? Why don't you tell us about what you have pulled up on your laptop?
Oh yeah, so a couple weeks ago, I made a post on my anime list about because I was jumping around the website, wanted to see what it had to offer. They have a forum where you can. They have a bunch of different ones for different things. One of them was it's called the Creative Corner, and people mainly post artwork on there, fan artwork. But I figured this was pretty creative. Podcast is quite creative,
Mhm.
so I would make a post about it. It's a little bit of a free advertisement. So I made a forum post. Nobody has commented on it, but I did have somebody comment on my profile saying that they listened, and they were wondering. Unfortunately, they listened when we were in the midst of our hiatus, so they had asked whether or not we were coming back or if we had stopped or not.
Oh shit.
And I just want to give him a little shout out. His name is, if I could scroll this goddamn computer.
I could just scroll.
Fabri Diaz 72. Thank you for being a fan. Thanks for reaching out.
Thanks, man.
We appreciate it. And yeah, we are recording right now, so
It's been a little bit of a hiatus, like George
yeah,
said,
we
but
apologize for that.
We've all had our.
it was a nice break. I think
Yeah.
it was a good break, like you were talking about.
We'd like to. I literally just forgot the words that were about to come out of my mouth, but we all think that this was something that was going to reinvigorate us. I think it did.
I feel
and,
motivated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more excited. I think we got a little bit stagnant at the end there before our break, but yeah, I was very excited for today. I was excited for last week too. I thought we were going to record last week, but
I thought our last episode was probably our best.
yeah, I think so too.
But I think
I loved the
outside
top
of
10.
recording, we became stagnant.
Yes.
More.
Yeah, I mean, we hadn't posted clips for a couple weeks. We apologize for that. But there definitely will be clips this week, and and there will be an episode next week. We're all pretty enthused to continue.
Yeah, we plan on finishing Blue Exorcist, hopefully, Nick. But I think we should rush through that, and we're gonna roll tonight still.
Yes, we're gonna roll or spin the wheel tonight. Get a new thing to watch for the week.
What?
Hopefully, like something to watch during the week.
Oh yeah. We just gotta finish Blue Exorcist,
Mhm.
which, my God, is that show just not as good as everyone said it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I mean, it was like, I think it maybe due to our expectations. Like we had talked about that, where in the beginning it just seemed like it was going to go one route, and then it didn't.
Yeah.
Instantly
Like
went to
he's gonna be a loner, or just
right.
going around like fighting demons on a quest and like to kill the devil or whatever. I thought it'd be, but no, he goes to fucking college. He goes to
It's
college.
not even college; it's high school.
He goes to.
high school.
I go back to school,
Yeah.
and and I'm a demon slayer pretty much, or he's an alchemist, or he's like a
He's the son of Satan.
he's
A
He's not
demon
an
training
alchemist.
to be
he's a priest.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
they're
becoming
training
a priest. Yeah,
priests.
I take part in God. You know,
No,
like
he's becoming an exorcist.
as exorcist. Well, it's the same thing. Like
that's
a
the
priest, exorcist, right?
Priest and an exorcist are the same thing.
Well, I think they both
Most-
study the same
I think all
things.
exorcists are priests.
Yeah.
Or fuck if I know, dude. I'm not a demonologist. Yeah, but I was hoping that show would be a little darker. It's been really
Yeah.
playful, and it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not a bad show.
Are you getting ready?
Yeah, we're still gonna talk, but I do wanna have it pulled up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it takes a second.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It just got corny. It's got kind of corny. Like the 12 episodes I watched,
It
but
definitely got cornered.
like
Yeah, I think my biggest gripe is that it just hasn't. I mean, there's been a little bit of. I know I don't want to say too much because you haven't seen it, haven't caught up. or
oh, it's
caught up
okay.
with,
You
but,
can say whatever
like he
There's
gets,
not much
he
to
gets
spoil.
to tame his flame a little bit, but it's
as
still
expected.
but it's the thing is it's over the course of this season, not much progress has been made, and it just feels like it's just so slow.
Not only that, dude, it's what 25 episodes, 24 episodes,
Yeah, 24.
and it feels like there's just a shit ton of filler.
Yeah,
Like
that beach episode.
the beach episode. Did you watch the beach episode?
I did watch the beach episode.
Okay, yeah, so you know what we're talking about.
Just grueling.
It was definitely hard to watch.
Oh wait, I'm getting that confused with
Another's.
another. Yeah, that I got confused. Yeah.
This show definitely ranks below Another for me. We'll see how it ends, but as of right now, I think Another is better than this show.
Yeah, and I think
I
more
like Another a
interesting.
lot. I did like that show.
I did
like,
too.
a lot.
But it definitely wasn't like narratively fantastic.
Yeah, it was just bloody and
Had an interesting concept.
yeah.
But that's
agree.
about it.
Mhm.
And
yeah,
then
it was.
gore.
I mean, it was different from.
The
at
ending
least
was cool.
It was different from anything I have seen. I've only been seeing action shows, and this was a little dark.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a bit of a comedy. Some of the deaths were very comical.
Mhm, yeah.
But I think that was the lightest part about the show, and I think that's going out on a limb, but I think that's what it was intended for. The
Yeah.
deaths to be a little bit out there to kind of give a little bit of relief to the viewer, so it's just not always this like weird, this dark thing where you're constantly wondering what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and
who's the imposter?
it's like an Among Us episode type
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
which is pretty cool. But yeah, Blue Exorcist. Me and Mike have 3 episodes to watch, and it feels like there's still so many unanswered questions, and like,
And I mean, there is a second season, but I think it goes without saying that probably won't be watching.
well, the second season takes place after episode like 17,
Oh, that's true.
and it
Yep,
follows
yeah.
the manga, I guess.
Yeah.
But regardless, this is like a standalone on its own type thing, and I just want to know, like, is the purpose of the show to kill Satan? Because at this point, there is not much of like hunting of the Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is he just gonna appear at last episode and what's his face is just gonna murder him, and then that's it? Like, whoa, okay.
What's those little swords going in there?
I think it'd be more interesting story wise if like they had to hunt down Satan and find a way to get to him.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't know.
And he's constantly like, I can see like how it would be made out where he's like, going all over the world trying to, getting crumbs of where he can go, what he can do to
Yeah.
get closer to finding him.
Instead of just
And
going
he's
to
like,
school.
Maybe he's, he'll go to sleep and he'll see visions, or Satan will come into his dream somehow.
Yeah.
And and poke and prod at him, but yeah, just took a turn with the whole school thing. That
And as much as I don't like the school aspect of it, I think a lot of the characters in it are interesting.
yeah, they are.
One thing I don't like is the love interest between him and that like blonde girl. I just don't buy their relationship at all.
It's weird because the love interest, it's a love triangle.
I don't
between
even
him and
feel
his
that
brother.
really. It doesn't feel like a love triangle. It doesn't feel like a love interest. I don't buy their relationships at all. The only relationship that's really compelling to me is the brother dynamic there, and it still feels very confusing because you don't know if, I don't know either of their names right now. I'm blanking because we haven't watched in a little while.
Yeah.
But the brother that's the teacher, I'm talking about with glasses.
Yeah.
I still don't fully understand if like he resents his brother, if he hates his brother, if he's just like looking after him because it's a promise they made to their father, or if he actually loves his brother and that's why he's doing it.
Yeah, I think from the episodes I saw, I think he does like love him and he does really care for him, but it's just like he knows what he has to do first. Like he knows what his priority is first is to, you know, teach these people how to, you know, fight and how to like, you know, train for this stuff.
Is that really his
and especially his brother
priority?
Too?
Because
when it's his brother in the class too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it seems messy. Maybe the last 2 episodes will clear it up, and maybe I'll be like, no, you know what? This show's pretty good. Like,
yeah, I know. Like, what point are they gonna end? Maybe it will. Maybe I can see the last episode being something where it does finally get to a point where it's like, okay, now he's getting kind of close somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow. But it's very odd.
But out of all the shows we've watched for the podcast, like Demon Slayer, another Shield Hero, and then this. Am I missing any?
I don't think so. No.
It's the 4.
Yeah.
This definitely ranks last for me.
Yeah, I'd say the same. It wasn't at first. I'd say it was third, because I liked the beginning a little bit. Again, liked the beginning, the first couple episodes a lot, and so I had it above another. I had it actually fairly high in my top 10. But now I preferred another, like you had said a couple weeks ago, where another's feel it's what it felt a little bit more whole and concise.
It had more. It knew what it was.
Made more sense. Yeah.
It knew what it was, and it went with it, and just didn't look back. This show is constantly. It feels like just all over the place tonally, and I don't dig it, honestly. I don't. I kind of either give me a dark show with like some lighthearted shit in it, or give me a lighthearted show that has, you know, like its moments. But this is just like half lighthearted, half dark, and it's like.
Do you think if it didn't have that type of beginning, like that type of intro, you'd like it more?
Maybe if it didn't feel like it was going one direction and went this way and was. Yeah, if it didn't feel like it was going a direction where I expected something more than this, I would like this a little more. Yeah, I think the beginning set it up for higher expectations than what it's 100%. Delivered. But you know, it's again, I don't think it's a bad show. I don't. I enjoy it. It's just it's always disappointing when you start a show and it feels like
let down. Like, yeah.
Like a really great pilot to an American television show. You're like, wow, tonally this is great. I love the idea of this, where it could head and all this stuff. And then you get episode 2 that is filmed months later, and it's nothing like the pilot, and it's going a completely different direction. Yeah, and with new characters and stuff like that. And that's how this show felt after episode 3 or something. And it's a bit disappointing.
So overall, not the best.
Can't give it a rating until I finish it.
We'll give it a rating next week. I'd assume Ian will be there as well next week, so we can rank it and put our ratings in.
It's time to spin the wheel
of misfortune.
Of misfortune.
Right, I want to add.
I like that though. That should be our, we should do a little song and then that opening and then just
the wheel
of misfortune.
Of misfortune.
You should make something we could put in there and be like.
Oh. I'll make like a crazy sound
with
effect.
Like a clap, with
like clapping audience
like,
going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shit. There was a show that I wanted to add that I'm gonna watch on my own that looks really good.
I actually hold on. Yeah, give me a minute. I gotta pull some things up. I think I have a couple shows we can add as well.
It's like Wonder Egg Priority, I think. It's this new one that looks really good that I've been seeing that I want to add to it.
I see a bunch on, of course I see a bunch of shit on TikTok where it's like, 10 animes that you should definitely watch.
Yes, this show Wonder Egg Priority. While on a midnight stroll, a girl named I picks up an egg. A voice coaxes her. If you want to change the future, you only need to choose now. Now believe in yourself and break the egg. What awaits I after the breaking of the egg? ? It looks more interesting than the synopsis, so I'm gonna.
All right.
I can't type. Wonder Egg.
Can you please capitalize the W and the E?
Then you type it in. I have to.
Wonder Egg. That's what they called me in high school.
Wonder Egg Priority. They called you Wonder Egg in high school?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Priority?
Yeah.
Quite weird. Yeah.
I thought they called you that weird kid that's always staring at girls.
Come on, man.
We did not go to high school together, so I don't know what they called you.
All right, I added it.
Cool. Mike, what?
Oh,
what
I didn't mean to do
episodes?
that. It doesn't count.
Yeah, just a little warm up. Okay.
I don't even want to know what it landed on. 'Cause knowing the wheel, it would land on something I'm very much anticipating.
So when you get back to it, I just need you to do Control F so we can see if they're already on there,
Control F.
and then type in March.
March.
Nothing. All right. Backspace.
What's the other one?
Oh shit! I refreshed the.
Boogie Pop Phantom is not capitalized, by the way.
Oh, Ian typed that in.
Neither is Citrus.
I'm triggered.
Yeah, can you change those?
It's not. Dude, there's so many. No.
Okay,
Land.
all right.
Land.
Land.
Yeah. See if anything's there. Land.
Promise Neverlands.
Oh, you can hit the arrows. It'll jump you down to them. See the arrows next
Oh,
to
there's
it.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just called Land?
Okay, so that one's good. That can be added. And it's short, 12 episodes. The first one was 44 episodes.
What's the next one?
Keep your two words.
Nope.
So that's a good one. 12 episodes on Crunchyroll. Iro Duku.
I don't know how to spell that.
IROD. Okay. 13 episodes. Amazon Prime. Damn. Okay. Amazon Prime.
All right, we're just you got a lot.
yeah. So
just
those
write
4
these
can
down.
be added.
All right, God, I gotta write these down. What's the first one? What's that
March
say?
comes in like a lion.
Where am I typing this?
It doesn't matter.
No,
in the right there. So you're gonna want to.
No, I thought I was typing and I lost it.
Okay.
March comes in like a what? Like a lion.
Yep, like a lion.
Next one.
The next one is Land of the Lustrous.
The lustrous. Got it. Last one.
No, there's 4.
There's all right. Next one.
Keep your hands off Isaacan.
Hands off. Izukan.
And the last one
Last one.
is Iro Duku. The World of Colors.
The world. If I can type. Of colors. Nick, is there one that you want to add before we spin this? Earth to Nikki.
Hello, sorry.
Do I spin this? Do you?
Spin it. Here it is.
I'm spinning. Okay. Fingers crossed.
Let's see what we got.
We got
Come on.
Vinland Saga.
Vinland
Let me look this.
Saga.
That is the Viking show that a lot
Vikings?
of people say it's really.
Vikings?
People say this is fantastic. It came out last year, I
this
think.
came out, in
Was it-
2019.
2 years ago now. I forget
See.
2020 happened.
A year and a half.
Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
This is what a lot of people say was the best anime of that year. Even
Really?
though I think I got beaten by Demon Slayer.
Of course.
So that's what we're gonna be talking about. Do we want to call up Ian and let him know?
Yeah, give him a ring. See if he'll pick up. He might still be sleeping, but
Call Ian.
Is it calling?
Yep.
Belchertown basketball. Weren't you in high school like 4 years ago?
Shut the fuck up.
I've got the same.
This is my prime,
days.
okay?
It's all been downhill.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Nick. I peaked in high school.
I honestly was so scared that was going to be my fate.
And sadly, it's just been
Well, I'm
nothing
still
but-
20, so it could still happen.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, hey, pal. Hey. So we're sorry to wake you up. I know you're sleeping, but we just spun the wheel, and we got Vinland Saga.
Ooh, that's what's it called? That's
Viking
the
one.
Amazon Prime one with
Vikings.
Norse, and it's like a Norse kind of one. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's a Viking.
Yeah.
This dude literally knows every anime on the book. That's amazing.
Wake him up right out of sleep.
But what do you
That's 24 episodes.
what do you think about that? You down to watch that?
How'd you know, Jordan?
Yeah. Okay, he likes that. Would you like to say anything
it?
to the podcast?
Sorry I'm not there again.
It's okay.
You were here last episode. I don't think you can hear me.
I hope it picked that up.
We're removing it from the list now.
All right, I just wanted to let you know that. All right.
Alright, homie. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Feel better.
Peace out.
Bye.
So Vinland Saga, the Norse Viking show, that's supposed to be fantastic. I heard it's got a dope ass intro.
Word, dude.
It's been on
Word.
my list to watch.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
I remember we
Not a big fan of Vikings.
Somebody brought it up on the podcast in our earlier episodes.
Oh, really?
I remember we were talking about it. Probably when Ian was adding it. I think it might have been one he added later.
True.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
We
just from
were-
the pictures.
It looks sick.
We were one away from Darling in the Franxx,
Yeah, I saw that.
which would have been fabulous. I actually have a 02 sweatshirt coming in.
Really?
Yeah, I ordered a 02 sweatshirt, a Zorro T-shirt. It's just like him with his swords, and it's like the sunset in the back. It looks. It doesn't look like an anime shirt. It looks very like Japanese-y, I guess.
Yeah.
And then a one-piece hat for my hat collection.
Nice.
It's got the straw hat logo on it.
I saw there was a TikTok for somebody who was making like independent artist making shirts,
Yeah.
graphic tees, and she did one for Attack on Titan, which is just fire. It's Aaron's Titan's face, and then right next to it says "fuck them kids." I want it so bad.
Honestly, though,
Somebody,
fuck those kids.
hold on. This is totally off topic. This has nothing to do with anime, but something just popped in my mind. Dan Deneen has never gave me my Secret Santa gift. And it's
Chenzo hasn't
been
given me mine either.
a month and a half.
I haven't gotten mine from Chenzo.
2 months. 2 months.
Snapchat about that,
Call them out in
Oh.
the Secret Santa group chat. That's the sweatshirt I got.
or don't. I can bring it up when I see them. Oh, that's sick.
I know you don't know who 02 is.
I
but
do know. I've seen that. I see that character all over.
Shit. No, I don't want to try my luck. I've spun this before. Get out of there! I want to show my friend my sweatshirt. All right. That's the sweatshirt I got.
Ooh, I like that.
She's from Darling in the Franxx.
You have the white one?
Her name's 02. Yeah, I don't. I have a lot of black sweatshirts, and I've been fucking with white lately, so I got a white one.
Same. This is my first not dark sweatshirt, and I got it from work.
I got like just a plain white one out there, but on the back it has Goku as a kid, and it says, "I don't feel like doing that today" or something, and he's like sleeping.
Yeah.
On the front it's all white. I like it, but I
That's
want
a nice
another
sweatshirt.
white
I
sweatshirt.
like that a lot.
It's dope, right?
It's very quality. It looks very quality.
It does.
I like
Hopefully
that
it's
little like simple like aesthetic. Like there's
and it's
not
got
a
like
lot
the
of graphics or
Japanese
anything.
writing on the
Yeah,
end.
I love that.
It's not overtly like, hey,
I was
this
gonna
is
get a
my
Celtics
anime.
one that had like I was gonna get a Celtics like jersey that had like Japanese like writing and stuff on it.
No, really?
Yeah, I
that
want
would have
that.
been dope.
I'm probably gonna get it. It's pretty cool.
All right. Well, hopefully next episode we'll have Ian here. I
Yep.
do want to talk about our plans for a Japanese trip.
Mm.
I don't want to talk about it without Ian because he's obviously a part of that.
Mhm.
You plan on going, right, Nick?
We shall see. I am planning on like
If
as
the
of right
new
now. I'm
ball
planning on
and chain
going.
permits it.
Shut up.
Gotta talk to the old lady.
Oh my
you
God.
know, if she lets me, yeah.
I'm planning on going. I'm having 6K come in, so it's pretty nice. So that'd be a nice chunk of change to go to Japan with.
I still gotta
yeah,
do my
that drug
taxes. I
money.
think I'm gonna get fucked.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I got a raise though from work the other
Nice.
yesterday.
Very
so.
good.
We were playing League when you got the call.
That wasn't when I
serious?
got it. That was when I was
Awesome.
being put in for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I think that'll do it for this episode. A little shorter than the last two because we haven't watched anything. Wait, no. You know what we didn't talk about?
What?
The one thing we watched today.
Oh, the movie. The movie.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah, we did not
We
talk at
did
all
it.
about that. We literally watched I Want to Eat Your Pancreas right
It was-
before recording.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot. We can get to
Should
that.
we just talk about it now, or should we just wait till next week?
I feel like we can wait. We can wait till next episode.
Because if Ian's seen it too, he can talk about it as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's give our short thoughts on it.
Yeah,
real
short
quick.
thoughts.
First of all, this was my number 5 on
Yes,
my top
you,
10
yeah,
list.
you had it in your top 10.
I adore this movie. I think it's so cute. I think it's so like not lighthearted, but like heartwarming.
That's what you said
and
when we were watching.
and very what's the word?
Wholesome.
Bittersweet.
Wholesome. Yeah, it was a very wholesome movie. Sad, and it holds a very special place in my heart.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
it was
it was definitely one of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Even though, spoiler alert, she dies, which they tell you in the beginning. You know, you basically follow the journey of this kid becoming okay with who he is and
Coming out of his shell.
coming out of his shell. You know, and if you're a shy person, which I've always kind of been, I resonated with his character. Certain parts I didn't resonate with, like the bedroom scene. It's like
I was like, Jordan, what's going on here?
yeah,
What is this?
there were a few parts where I looked over at Nick. I'm like, this is a hentai. Nick's like, what?
But good movie. Good movie.
Out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10. Mike, out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a. Let's see. I had basing it around what I've seen, the other movies I've seen, because I have Grave with the Fireflies at a 9. I think I said 9.7. And then Silent Voice, I had as in. I don't think I actually ever formally rated that on the pod, but on my anime list I have it as a 9. But if I had to formally rate it, I'd give it an 8.8, and I would give I Want to Eat Your Pancreas a 9.2.
Nice.
9.2.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.5, or that's what I give.
Were
it
you
in
comparing that to
general.
Grave of the Fireflies? What were you comparing that to?
Yeah, Grave with
And a
the
Silent
Fireflies
Voice.
and a Silent Voice.
That's flipped for me. So your 9.2 is for me for Grave of the Fireflies, and then the 8.5 for this movie, and then the Silent Voice probably get like an 8.
An 8.
I think that's what I gave it. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what I did before I gave it.
I will say I was on the border of tears at when he was crying.
Yeah.
Me too. I was like, oh.
That's what broke me when I watched it the first time, where I was like, I was teary eyed, but I wasn't like
Yeah.
tearing up. And then as soon as like he asked for permission to cry, I'm like, all right, well now this is heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
It's almost like the movie like set you up to be like, you know, you're not supposed to cry until he cries. Like you're supposed to be on this journey with him
Yeah, you're
emotionally,
right.
and then like he breaks down and you're
Which
like,
I felt that. But I will say the ending was nice, because it ended in a sweet manner.
yeah,
He became friends with her best friend, and he's just a normal person now.
he's just
Not all
a normal
positive.
boy. He's got a haircut.
Yeah, he did. He got a nice haircut.
I can't believe we went this whole podcast, and the one thing we just watched, we were just like, we're not going to talk about that.
I know, right? That's pretty funny though. We'll
But-
bring it up. We'll talk more about it next week with Ian.
We'll
'cause
let
I
it
believe he's
digest
seen
a
it.
little.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Have
Thank you.
a good morning, good evening, good night.
I think
How'd you
he-
say
Good
that
morning.
for Ian?
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh wait, no, he
good
says
afternoon.
good. Yeah, he says good afternoon.
Good morning.
too.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night.
Yeah.
There it is.
that's what Ian's going to be known for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
his signature.
We're getting that on a
his signature-
t-shirt.
his
Yeah,
si-
that
I
will
was
be
saying
a
this to
shirt.
him. His signature thing's gonna be like, oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
that
100%.
too,
I was
yeah.
saying he should get a shirt that just says, oh, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Yeah,
Ian's
100%.
got so many quotable t-shirt shirts. Or t-shirt lines.
He does.
But thank you for watching, y'all. Have a good night.
Yes.
How do I stop
Bye-bye.
this?
It's been a
Oh,
while, though.